Hi, good morning, guys. So I just wanted to get up here and just talk, just a little morning inspiration and stuff, because I feel like it's really important, because I'm starting to notice that when I do more and more readings for people or come across a lot of people, they don't really have a support system or people to speak life into them. And something that I've been coming across a lot is people have been running into others who tend to have narcissistic characteristics. I'm not going to say they have the disorder, because obviously you have to go through assessment and you have to meet certain criteria to then fall under that category to have narcissistic personality disorder. You know what I mean? But I do believe that we do have a lot of people in society walking around and they have narcissistic tendencies or characteristics to them. Some would say, or some would argue down, that all human beings have a bit of narcissism in them, but that's, I'm not even going to argue that down or go here or there, to each his own who feels that way. But I just think that for those who are wondering, like, am I crazy, or because this person is doing A, B, and C to me, or this person is saying A, B, and C to me? No, you're not crazy. You know your situation, because, people who are narcissists, a lot of the times they can mind fuck you and they can make you think that, they gaslight you, they invalidate your feelings, they make you question everything that you're thinking or feeling or doing, when in reality they're the ones that are doing psychologically playing games with you, basically. So yeah, I'm here to tell you that no, you're not crazy. No, you're not wrong for establishing boundaries. And one of the worst things you can do to a narcissistic person is establish boundaries. They don't understand the word boundaries and they don't want to understand it. So your best bet really is to walk away. But if you're in a situation where you really have to being forced to deal with this person in some cases, because some people don't have a choice, boundaries, you have to be very adamant with your boundaries. And there's nothing wrong with boundaries. Let me tell you, I used to be like a yes ma'am, yes man, yes man, yes man a lot of the times in my life. And that got me nowhere, constantly yes, 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 and helping people. But then when I needed help, people were never on time. You get what I'm saying? Or never came through. So establish your boundaries and don't feel bad about it. You have to be slightly selfish to eventually be selfless. You have to get yourself to a point where you're 100% okay to then be able to extend yourself and help other people. Because if you're not at your A1 game 100%, how are you supposed to help the next person? It just doesn't make sense. And secondly, again, dealing with narcissistic people, their goal is to drive you crazy. You know what I'm saying? What do they say about insanity? It's like doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results, but it's always the same pattern that takes place. Well, you as the same person, you know that. So I wouldn't even engage in the nonsense they're trying to do. Like, the best thing to do, silence is golden. I learned that a long time ago. You don't have to be super vocal all the time. Like, I learned to ignore a lot of nonsense from people. Like, I'll establish my boundaries from the beginning, and then I'll move with silence, and my actions shows that I'm not playing games. And I also noticed that they study people, so they know your patterns, they know your personality. That's why silence is golden. When you're dealing with narcissistic people, you don't want to talk too much, you don't want to tell them too much, you don't want to give them the heads up as to who you are, because that's them filling you out and then using that against you. You understand? So silence is golden. Like, learn privacy, learn to be a hermit, learn to be fulfilled and happy with yourself first. Take yourself out on dates, treat yourself, love yourself, pour into yourself, speak affirmations to yourself, right? And once you are one with yourself and you are completely happy with being alone, then extend yourself to other people. And then when you do come across these people, you'll be able to notice the red flags much sooner, and it'll be easier for you to walk away from these type of people too, because you're very confident within yourself. A lot of the times we have a lot of traumas. Like, a lot of us, we operate out of our ego and our shadow self, and it affects us in the type of people we attract. A lot of times we're broken inside and don't even realize the brokenness in us, and these type of people can sense the brokenness, and then they gravitate towards us, especially if you're like an empath. So I'm here to tell you, no, you're not crazy. What you're feeling is valid. You should never let anyone invalidate your feelings, and if you're dealing with that, don't be afraid to walk away, and just know that silence is golden. Keep your business to yourself, and don't let these people drive you crazy, because that is the goal. They want to create that anxiety for you. They want you to overthink. They want you to be like mentally anguished. You understand? Because that's easier for them to take advantage of you. So please just like exercise and practice strength and heal. Do your shadow work, journal, go see a therapist, walk in nature. Talk to yourself in nature if you have to. Pray, meditate, do yoga, exercise. These are like all things that could really, really help you. You know what I'm saying? We're all different. We all have different practices and lifestyles. You know me, I'm an intuitive reader. I'm a spiritualist. So I have my ways and practices of doing things. However, you don't have to do it that way either. You could do it any type of way. I respect people and their walks of life and their cultures and things of that nature. So do what you need to do to decompress and to let go of that anger and sadness. Because remember, your shadow is your sadness and your ego is your anger. So you want to kind of just work through that. So I hope this was helpful to somebody. And I will be posting videos from time to time to just drop some motivation, drop some knowledge, and just drop some love. But I want you to know that you are guided, you are blessed, and you have so much to look forward to, and you are a wonderful person. And if anyone hasn't told you this, I love you. I'm telling you, I love you, because I love people. You understand? And I'm sending so much virtual love from here to you. All right? Some hugs for you guys. I love you, and I hope you have a blessed and wonderful day.